And so have you ever been hit with an unexpected expense that you didn't see coming? Totally threw you off your budget, right? It happens to all of us all the time. But today I want to talk about how you can be prepared for that because it's important, especially as a small business. So I wrote down some tips on handling unexpected expenses and how you can build a cash reserve to make sure you're always ready for anything unexpected. Unexpected expenses catch people off guard. You're not the only one if this has happened to you. Things break, emergencies happen, whether it's a sudden car repair, medical bill, or even a business expense that you didn't see coming. Your cars might break down. Something might happen within your business again that you didn't see coming. These unexpected costs can quickly put you in a financial hole if you're not ready for them. So you need to have a backup plan. In my last video, I talked about unexpected fluctuations in income and revenue. How can you prepare for that, right? One of the solutions was a cash reserve. So in this video, I'm going to talk about that and having a backup plan. The backup plan is a cash reserve. So again, unexpected expenses can force you to dig into savings, take on debt. We don't want to be debt, okay? Or miss out on opportunities, which puts even more strain on your finances. So again, the solution, build a cash reserve. You might say, what is a cash reserve? So just generally speaking, a cash reserve is basically a savings account. It's a fund that you set aside specifically for emergencies. It's like your financial safety net. That's what it is, right? A safety net. Why is it important? Having a cash reserve is crucial. Trust me when I say that you need to have a cash reserve. When you have a cash reserve, unexpected expenses don't feel like the end of the world, right? It's not so heavy. You can handle them without stressing out or going into debt because people will do that. They will go straight to a credit card and charge whatever they need. But we want to be effective stewards of our money and be proactive with something like a cash reserve, emergency fund. So how much should you save, right? That's the other thing. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up. That way, if something big comes up or if your income slows down, you've got a cushion to fall back on. And then you want to start small, even if it's a little by little at a time. You don't have to do a ton of it. You don't have to save a huge amount. Starting by setting aside a small percentage of your income or revenue each month, even $50 to $100 can add up over time. And so when they talk about 3 to 6 months, just want to give, kind of say what that looks like. If your rent is $1,000, then you need to have $3,000 or $6,000 in your emergency fund. Automatic savings. So setting up automatic transfers into a separate savings account so you don't even have to think about it. This makes it easier to stick to your goal, right? So set up a recurring $50, $100, whatever it is, every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, so that you don't even have to think about it. And then look at your spending and see if there are areas you can cut back on, even temporarily, to build your reserve faster. Maybe it's fewer takeout meals, eating lunch out instead of cooking a meal and then bringing in lunch, to eat every week, every day, or a few subscription services you really don't use. Now that's huge. People talk about that all the time, and I'm guilty. I definitely had some subscription services that I don't use. And so I have made it basically a rule, a rule of compliance to make sure that I'm looking at all the subscription services I have and making sure that I'm not paying for something that I no longer use. Okay, last but not least, don't dip into your emergency fund unless it's an emergency. Okay, that's going to be key. So once you build your cash reserve, make sure you use it for true emergencies, things like medical bills or car repairs, but not for everyday expenses or splurges. Just because you got all this money built up, don't go splurging and spending money on purses and shoes and things that you already got. Okay, these are for necessities only. So unexpected expenses are just part of life, but having a cash reserve can give you a peace of mind and protect your financial future. Start small, save consistently, and build the cushion. Make it happen. You got to start. Start today. If you don't have a cash reserve yet, even the smallest step towards saving can make a huge difference when life throws you a curveball, right? So you definitely want to start, and you want to start today. There's bump rate CDs, there's various type of things, but you do want to have liquid cash 3 to 6 months, right? And so like and comment cash in this video, and I will help you reach this goal.
JessicaRambis.com, financial accounting expert. Catch a new video every Sunday.